Jane. Alright, so this video is a response to Naturally Nubian, and it's basically about natural women and how our perceptions from men are, how men perceive us being natural. Well, in case you don't already know, I have been natural for over 3 years now, and I've had some positive and negative experiences, of course, as any other natural woman. Excuse me, but um, specifically with men, uh, first of all, let me tell you about my city, the city that I live in. Uh, just take a typical rap video. I'm just gonna throw a name out there of Gucci Mane. You know, just take any one of his videos. Anyone, pick one, no matter. Just think about it. Just look at all the women and their hair, long, straight, mostly weaves, all weaves. Let's just put it on out there. They all weaves. They're not real. Think about the guys and how they look at those women. They're only looking at the women for outer beauty, right? Well, that's how the men in my city view women. They only view women based on their outer beauty, whether it's natural beauty or fake beauty. And what I mean by natural beauty, I mean, I'm not talking about natural hair because they don't even look our way. They don't even look in our direction because they're so used to women with relaxers and perms and weaves that they don't even look in our direction. And because this city is so materialistic and judgmental, there are not a lot of us naturals here. There are some women that are catching on and starting to become natural, but in my opinion, most of them are only doing it to jump on the bandwagon. They're only doing it as a temporary hairstyle, and they go back to the weaves and the perms, and they're just doing it as a trend, following a trend. They're not really doing it for themselves. Uh, and the for the women that are natural as a lifestyle, as a life choice for the rest of their lives and for the long haul, there are not a lot of us. There's only a handful of us who are really doing it for the right reasons. So, because of that, men don't even look in our direction. The right men, anyway. And I could care less, basically. If a man is only going to look at me based on how straight my hair is, that's not the kind of man I want to be with. And that's the kind of message that us naturals want to send to people, women with relaxed hair. Women with relaxed hair either don't think about going natural or scared to go natural because they're scared of the men that they're scared of what the men might say, and they're scared that men won't be attracted to them. So what? If a man is only going to be attracted to you based on how straight your hair is or how much weave you have, that's not the kind of man you want to be with. That proves that that man is materialistic and closed-minded, and that's not the kind of man you want to be with. And I hear women all the time talking about, well, it's so hard to find a good man, and sometimes you got to take what you can get. No, you don't. You should never have to settle for second best. Put it this way: let's say you have long, luxurious weave, or you have the straightest of the straightest relaxer in history, and you attract a man based on your hair, based on your hair. What happens when it's time to take that weave out, or it's time for a relaxer? You got new growth, and it's very noticeable. What do you think that man is going to say to you? It's not going to be nice. It's not going to be positive. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be hurtful. It's going to be nasty. It's going to be judgmental because that's not what he was attracted to. He wasn't attracted to you for you. He was attracted to you because of your hair. And if you have to keep reinventing yourself you have to keep keeping up with a hairstyle just to please a man, then you're not being yourself. You're not making yourself happy, and you're not with the right man. You want to be with the man that's going to love you for you. You could be the nicest, sweetest, caringest person in the world. But if you don't show that to a man, if you only show him your hair, he's never going to see that. He's only going to see you for what you show him. And if you're only advertising hair, then that's all he's going to be attracted to. Which is why I'm in a relationship right now with a man, and he loves my natural hair. And I'm not just saying this to blow smoke up your butt, because it's true. Um, like I said, I've been natural for 3 years, and we've been together for over a year. So he met me while my hair was natural. We started talking while my hair was natural, and we fell in love. We got into a relationship while my hair was natural. So it never it never dawned on me to ask him how he felt about my natural hair, because I kind of assumed that it was obvious that he liked it, or else he wouldn't have been interested in me, and we wouldn't have it wouldn't have gone this far. But when I did finally ask him, I say about 3 months ago. I asked him, because a man's not gonna offer any information unless you ask him. So I finally asked him. I'm like, how do you really feel about my hair? Because you never say anything about it. You never say anything negative, but you also never say anything positive. So how do you really feel? So he was like, you know what? I really I can appreciate a woman who wears her hair natural in its natural state. You don't have to be fake for me or anybody else. You don't have to straighten your hair and be something you're not. It takes a strong woman to wear her hair the way that she was born, the way God made her, especially in this city where people judge you so much. It takes a real strong woman to do that, and I appreciate you for that. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't talk. He told me that he didn't even talk to women with weaves, and that was just craziness, because this city is just unbelievable. It's unbelievable how many women in the city wear weaves. So I'm like, wow, that was real deep. That was real deep. And even when I got box braids one time with the extensions, he didn't like them. He didn't tell me until I asked him, because I was like, you don't like women with weaves. What about that time I got those extensions? What about those times I had braids? He was like, you know what? I let you slide that time, but nah, I didn't like them, because it wasn't you. You wasn't being. It wasn't you. You wasn't real. You know. And I was like, oh, okay, well, from time to time I might have some kinky twisted box braids just as a protective style to keep from manipulating my hair. But I appreciate you telling me, because now I know that you are a man that can appreciate a woman in her natural state. And he tells me all the time, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. And if any man that can tell you you're beautiful with nappy hair is a man that you want to be with. If a man is not going to like you because your hair is in its natural state, that's not the right man for you. And that's just the honest to God truth. A good man will not judge you based on how straight your hair is or how much weave you have. A good man will judge you and love you based on how much love you have, what kind of person you are, what's inside your head, not what's on top of your head. So if you are relaxed and thinking about going natural, or even if you're not thinking about going natural, don't be discouraged because of what other people might say. Don't be discouraged because you might not attract men. That's not the kind of man you want to be with. You don't want a materialistic man. You want a real man, because you being real with yourself, you want somebody to be real with you. Peace.